already done with the potential, and we have seen how the potential is the various relation that we have for the potential when the we considering on the axial line, equatorial line, and then we had got the last relation when we were finding out the potential at any point. Now I hope till potential, and we have done with electric field also, and we have done with the potential. So when you talk of electric field is talking about the electric field is it's just a vector quantity, and it is talked mainly, if you get to see that it was linked up with the Gauss's theorem. And we were finding out the basic formula that we worked with the electric field was E is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q by r square, right? So q was the source charge. But when we were doing with the potential, it is a scalar quantity, and the scalar quantity, what the general formula for the point charge that we got was 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q by r. So we have got electric field and we have got the potential. So what is the direct link between the two different physical identities? So we have one formula here. There is a derivation given in the book based on the potential, but I would advise you to not to do the derivation. Actually, it is not required, and the derivation is also very simple. That is VW is equals to dW is equals to, we had the condition, this is equals to F dr. Dr is the displacement that has been considered. Here it is the negative sign taken because the direction and the force are opposite. So here if you get to see the relation between force and the electric field is Q naught E. So we can write this is as equals to minus Q naught E dr, or you can write dW by Q naught is equals to minus E dr, right? So this is what we were doing with the potential, that is dV. dV is the potential. So this is equals to minus E dr, or we can write dV by dr is equals to minus E, or E is equals to minus dV by dr. Okay, so this relation you have got between the potential and the electric field. So electric field is related to the potential with this formula. That simply means that you can represent electric field into its vector form. You can write any value. You can write E vector as equals to Ex I caret, Ey j caret, plus Ez z k caret, and then the term the distance can also be written in the vector form, because again it is a vector quantity, but then again you can get the potential from it. That is the major attraction of this particular derivations, because you get some questions based on this, and this sometimes they give it in the vector form. So when they do give it in the vector form, then the potential is E vector dot R vector. You find out the value in the dot product of it, and then you can work on that. That is how you do with the potential. That is how you are doing it for the electric field and the potential, right? So here what I really want to tell you all, that what makes very important, that when you are doing it with this relation, don't go much into details of this, because it is not required. The relationship, just remember the relationship E is equals to minus dV by dr. Very simple numerical problems based on the electric field and the distance, and then you find out the potential, and just do enough of the numerical problems. When you do with the numerical problems, then you get the actual problem, and then you relate it according to it. Okay, so I hope you must have understood this. There are some questions given in the book, so go through this. What really you expect from this particular topic is the conceptual questions. So make sure that you are very confident about the potential, the electric field, and related, that if you understand these two terms better, it's easy to do with the relation. Okay, thank you.